Yesterday we provided seven sporting events, and from those seven sporting events we provided, six of them won, and we lost just one of those. So congratulations to those who were able to edit that sleep, to their taste. Congratulations. So if it's the first time coming across the channel, what we do here is, go out there, scout for sporting events and insight about those sporting events, and bring those to you, situation report basically about those events and safe market options, which are an expression of our opinions about those sporting events that we find for you guys. And from the hundreds of options the bookmakers give, we pick just one which we feel like is most likely going to happen, and we bring that to you alongside the report and information about those events to help you make better informed decisions as you go about sports betting and beating the odds in the long run. That's exactly why we set up this channel, to help sports bettors be able to increase the chances of winning significantly. Okay, guys. So that being said, if this sounds like something you're interested in, I'd like to ask everyone watching this video right now to take 1 second to hit that like button to show support to the channel. The first time of coming across this channel, hit the subscribe button to become a part of this family of sports betting traders, that we are building here on YouTube. And do not forget to turn your notification bells on so you'll be the first to know when we post something of value on the channel, and you do not miss out on important updates on this journey to beating the odds. So welcome back, guys. My name is Huka, and I will be your host on this daily podcast show where we bring you events, insights and safe market options, basically, alongside correct scores. As well, failed to mention that earlier, but we do provide correct scores. Speaking about correct scores, one of the correct score we provided yesterday from the seven events we provided was successful, and that was the game between Roma and Florentina, and that ended 1-0 yesterday. In another twist of faith, the so you think you can punt section of this video, we provided the match for you guys to predict on, the match between Manchester United, Brentford and Manchester United. And you left your correct scores, but nobody was able to get that. So another day,
Oh no!
another wasted shout out. So today we have another sporting event that we will like you guys to predict. Tell us what you think about this game, what you think the scoreline will be, and that's the game between Genoa and AC Milan. Okay, guys. So leave that in the comment section. Let us know what you think the correct score will be for the sporting event, Patrick Vieira and the AC Milan cohort. Let us know your thoughts about that as far as correct score goes. So you think you can punt? There you have it. Okay. So moving on to today's events, we have six of those sporting events for you guys today. So let's get right into the business for today. First sporting event we have is the game between Brighton Hove and Albion women and Arsenal women, and has insight about that sporting event for those who will be looking to back it today.
Following an unexpected loss earlier in the week, Arsenal aims to recover in their match on Monday. Considering their strong track record against Brighton in WSL encounters, we are confident that the visitors will secure a fairly easy win.
So given that report that we have there, we think that the away team to win will be the safe way to play this one if you're looking at backing that event today at another 1.27 in that sporting event. Next sporting event is the game between Drogheda United and Cork City from Ireland, and has situation report about the sporting event for those who will be looking to back it today.
Droath United is eager for a victory after a disappointing stretch of 4 league matches without a win. 3 of those matches ended in draws, including their most recent encounter against Sligo Rovers, a game they were expected to win. Meanwhile, Cork City finds themselves in the relegation zone, having secured only 2 league victories this season, both of which were at home, leaving them with just 2 points from 6 away games.
So given that report that we have there, we think that the safe way to play this will be to go with a home win or draw today at another 1.21 in that sporting event, and that's the safe way. We think that you should back that if you're looking at backing this event today. Next sporting event is between Derry City and St. Patrick's Athletic FC, and has insight about that sporting event for those who are looking to back this sporting event today.
Derry City is poised to maintain their impressive performance in the Irish Premier Division. An analysis of their last 5 league matches shows them sitting at the top of the standings. They have a solid home record, boasting 4 victories and 2 consecutive clean sheets. St. Patrick's Athletic currently leads the league, but they are just 2 points ahead of Derry City. Their success has largely been due to their strong home performances, while their away record has seen them secure only 2 wins against 3 losses.
So given the report that we have there, we think that the home team should be able to score today, and that's the option we're going with today at another 1.32 in that sporting event. Before I go further, guys, it's a gentle reminder to hit that like button. It's free of charge. It takes 1 second to do that, and it shows support to the channel. Subscribe the first time we're coming across the channel. This is exactly what we do. You like the vibe? Hit that subscribe button to become a part of this community of City Sports traders. We're growing, and do not forget to turn your notification bells on so you'll be the first to know when we post what we do post every single day as much as we can, basically. Next sporting event we have is the game between Girona and Mallorca, and has insight about the Spanish La Liga event taking place today for those who are wondering what the situation is like about this one.
Girona has experienced a significant decline, having participated in the UEFA Champions League this season and previously sitting in 7th place. A further loss could push them nearer to relegation, with just 3 points keeping them above the danger zone. Mallorca, eager for a victory to secure an 8th-place finish and a chance at European qualification, may capitalize on this situation. Expect a closely contested match with limited scoring.
Great. So what we think, will be the safe way to play this sporting event today will be to go with an under 3.5 goals to be scored here at another 1.22 in that sporting event. Next is the game between Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest, and has insight about this sporting event taking place today for those who are wondering what the situation is like around that one.
What approach will Crystal Palace take for the concluding matches of this Premier League season? This is a significant question as they eagerly await the FA Cup final. They still have a shot at European qualification through their league standing, but a series of victories is essential to achieve that. Nottingham Forest, on the other hand, were not anticipated to secure a spot in the European qualifying positions this season. However, they still have an opportunity to compete in next season's Champions League, provided they can regain their winning momentum.
So given the report that we have there, we think that over 1.5 goals will be seen in the sporting event today at another 1.32 in that one. Next sporting event and the final sporting event we have is the game between AVS and Bavista Porto for the Portuguese league, and has insight about that sporting event taking place today for those who will be looking to back it.
As the season draws to a close, it becomes more evident that one or both of these teams may face relegation. However, in this Monday matchup, they have the opportunity to take points from one another. A loss for either side could severely impact their fights for survival. The visitors are currently in better form, riding the wave of 2 consecutive away victories, while AVS has struggled in their recent outings, suggesting they may find it difficult in this encounter as well.
So given the report that we have there, we think that given the away team 2 goals advantage handicap going into the sporting event and expecting them to maintain that advantage handicap up until the end of 90 minutes would be the safe way to play this one if you're looking at backing it, and it's priced at another 1.22 in that sporting event. So these are the sporting events we have for you today, insight about them and safe market options, as well as correct scores, for these sporting events for your use, basically. So do not forget that information on this channel is put out there to help you, make better informed decision, and educate you also as an educational content, and also, to keep you entertained, basically, as you go about doing what you do, because we love football, obviously, and this entertains us, basically, as well as trying to bet on them. So that's why we do what we do on the channel. This is in no way any form of financial advice, okay, guys? It is not financial advice. Do not consider it financial advice for 1 second, okay? And there are factors that can affect the outcome of this event. It's important to let you know, first time of coming across the channel or first time of being a sports bettor, you should know that there are factors that can affect the outcome of these events. You have factors like VAR, you could have red cards, you have own goals, you have penalty kicks, and you could have injury and fitness concerns to players right in the middle of the sporting events in real time. Could turn out, could turn up. Any of these factors can turn up and turn this event to our favor or against us. So it happens. So these factors cannot be emphasized. We can emphasize these factors at the time of reporting this to you. So the essence of making all of these statements is to tell you to gamble responsibly and do not stake more than you can afford to let go of. All right, guys. Sports betting is a marathon. It is not a sprint. Okay, so it will take time, but with careful management of a bankroll and taking the time to watch these videos every day and sieve through the events that you agree with, basically, and the options you agree with. That's the way to go, basically, and be able to beat the odds in the long run. That's the way we set up the channel to be. Okay, guys. If you're looking at a way to edit, these sleeps or these events to your taste, you can watch that video right now that comes up on your screen. So that will help you, know what to do with the information provided here on the channel. Okay, guys. So that being said, if you wish to join our Telegram community, also that link is pinned in the comment section. You could join us anytime we're ready. When we're back online, we're posting 2 odd single sleep in the Telegram channel when the time is due. Okay, but as of now, we're having technical difficulties, so it is a bit tricky, trying to manage this here and that. But if you wish to get that, you could join the community, and we'll be right with you shortly. Okay, guys. So that being said, this is all for now. With odds be in our favor, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.